want to give a special shout out to all the essential workers, frontline workers, first responders. Thank you so much for all your hard work, dedication, and sacrifice to keep us healthy. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I just want to give a shout out and a big, huge thank you to all of the healthcare workers. You guys are heroes. Mwah.
I just wanted to say thank you to all the healthcare and essential workers out there. You guys are the true heroes, and we are truly grateful. Thank you.
We want to thank our essential workers and frontline workers.
Definitely. Just thanks for everything you're doing. You do not go unnoticed. We appreciate you. We thank you. Thanks for leading us through a really tough time.
Hey guys, we just want to thank you so much for your service, and we really appreciate all of your hard work and your tenacity. I mean, much respect. We love you, and we think about you guys every single day.
Yeah, thank you so much. Absolutely. Be safe, be well, take care.
Can I just say this? I want to thank from the bottom of my heart everybody who's at the supermarkets, who's delivering products, the doctors, the nurses. A friend of mine is a nurse, and I texted her in New York to say, listen, I'm just sending out prayers and love. And she said to me, if you saw what I saw, everybody would stay home. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you for everything that you've done, you guys on the front lines. I mean, it's priceless. Thank you.
To all the world healthcare providers that are putting your lives at risk, and the first responders, seeing the patients with COVID-19 and putting yourself in danger, especially. We all hope that you do have the right, proper protective equipment aware. We want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We know this is something that's unprecedented in the world. And if it wasn't for you, we'd be in a lot worse situations and scenarios. So thank you, and please be safe.
I want to send my extreme gratitude and thanks to all of the frontline responders and healthcare workers that are out there in all the hotspots throughout this country and the world that are putting themselves and their lives at risk to help thousands and millions of others. My heart goes out to you, particularly as a healthcare provider. Thank you.
You know, it doesn't take a lot to be able to say thank you. And I think just anything that you can think of to thank the people who are working on the front lines and trying to keep us safe is so important. So thank you from my house to yours. If you're out there on those front lines and putting your lives at risk and sacrificing your time with your family, thank you.
Truly, heart and soul, I want to say thank you to everyone that's on the front line. We owe everything to you. We're so grateful. Thank you to all the healthcare workers, the doctors, the nurses, everyone that is doing their utmost to keep us safe and to help us through this really trying time. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you so much to all the first responders and all the essential workers out there that are fighting this fight for us while we stay at home. I will forever be thankful for you and what you're doing so that me and my family can be safe. And you know, I can't imagine how y'all are getting through this, but just know that y'all are in my prayers, and I'm thinking about you guys. And man, you know, I think for me, what's kind of gotten me through is music, and asking my Alexa to play spa music, something to just like relax and take a long shower, and to know that you know, there's a passage in the Bible where they say you're in the wilderness, and right now we're all in the wilderness. But the greatest thing about the wilderness is when we find ourselves out of the wilderness, because it's beautiful and it's sunny and it's bright, and there's hope when you're not in the wilderness. But there's a lot of strength in the wilderness, and thank you for being that strength for all of us.
We're really grateful and appreciative of all the healthcare workers out there. And I've been feeding at the emergency room department at St. Joseph's Hospital. Shout out to them. That's where all three of our kids were born. They're doing an awesome job over there. So yeah, we're very appreciative. And we've also got a bunch of masks for the hospital over there. So, you know, we try to do as much as we can.
Honestly, it's just thank you so much for all of our healthcare workers on the front lines. And we celebrate you every day. And we will find our way back, and thank you guys for everything.
Thank you to all the healthcare workers and everyone on the front line. Seriously, I don't know how you guys do it. I don't know how you even wear a mask all day long. It makes me suffocate.
We appreciate you guys.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks so much.
I wanted to thank all of you that are out there on the front lines, doing the work, helping keep all of us safe, but doing the jobs that we so desperately need you to do. Thank you to all the postal workers and grocery store employees, everyone in administration and those working at hospitals, nurses and doctors. We are very grateful for you. Hang in there. You have lots of prayers going up for all of you. And just remember that God's word says, be sure of this, for I am with you always, even to the end of the age. And that's a great, great promise from God. God bless you. Thanks.
On behalf of all of us here in New York City and throughout the world, I'd like to say thank you to all of our first responders and our frontline healthcare workers. Many of these men and women are being asked to do things that they never anticipated doing as part of their jobs, and they're doing so to keep us safe. And they're going to need our support on the other side of all of this. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your sacrifice. We are all so, so very grateful.
We have been going through some very difficult times. I want to thank those who sacrificed and got on the front line and rushed in for our safety, to all of the first responders and all of the nurses and the doctors that went in there and sacrificed their health and risked their health for our safety. Thank you. Thank you so much. We appreciate you guys. Promise when this is all over, we're gonna host some parties for y'all, some concerts for you guys, just to let you all know how much we appreciate you. And to everyone out there, stay safe, stay home. We will get through this together.
Last, just a big thank you to our healthcare workers, our teachers, our delivery people, the post office, people working in grocery stores. Thank you so much for all of your effort and sacrifice, for keeping all of us safe, for getting all of the things that we need to us. We appreciate you, we love you, we hope you feel that appreciation every day.
I just want to say to all the doctors, the nurses, all the people that are still working to help this world become a better place, I appreciate you. I'm praying for all of you guys, and keep the faith.
My healthcare worker friends, healthcare workers all over the place, I cannot thank you enough. I'm so humbled by your bravery and your resilience, and I cannot wait to hug as many of you as possible when we get the green light. Thank you. You guys are heroes.
Yeah, it's been very heroic to watch so many Americans work on the front lines for our freedom. You know, we get to exercise our freedom by staying home, and you can complain about that all you want, but you're being given a gift by people who are on the front lines, making sure your packages get there, making the stores are full of food, making sure that if you do go into the hospital, you're going to get care. Those people have families. Those people have to quarantine themselves away in the garage so that they don't infect their children if, heavens forbid, they do come home with the virus. It's real. You know, we're used to fighting wars with soldiers. We haven't always been the best at thanking them, but we're used to that concept. Today's soldier in this war are these frontline workers. It's grocery store clerks, you know, it's UPS drivers, it's these nurses and doctors. There's no time in history that I can think of where every world power was afraid of the same thing. It's unprecedented. We have much, much to thank for the modern day soldiers.